get a big chocolate bunny. I'm going to eat it first thing in the morning.
You better be getting your legs ready.
Legs ready for what?
The Easter egg hunt tomorrow. I'm going to get the most eggs.
Oh, I don't think so.
Hey, what y'all girls up there talking about?
We're just talking about how excited we are for Easter tomorrow.
Oh, really? That's great. What's your favorite part of the Easter story?
My favorite part is when I get a big chocolate bunny.
My favorite part is when I meet all the other kids in the Easter egg hunt.
Huh? That's not the Easter story. I mean the real Easter story.
Who wrote it?
Probably some old man who doesn't even like eggs or candy.
Oh, you two. The Easter story is written in the Bible. Haven't you ever heard of how Jesus came to save the world?
Like the superheroes?
Come on now. Jesus is better than superheroes. I'll tell you the story about Jesus and the real Easter story. Hold on and let me get my Bible. Jesus and his disciples were on their way to Jerusalem for the Passover feast. Jesus told two of his disciples to go into the village ahead, and they would find a young donkey that had never been ridden. They were to bring it to Jesus. If anyone questioned them, they were to say, "The Lord needs it. He will send it back soon."
Isn't that stealing?
Just wait. Listen to the rest of the story. They brought the donkey to Jesus and put their coats over it for him to sit on. As Jesus rode on the donkey, the people began to throw their coats on the ground ahead of him. Some cut palm branches and waved him as he rode by. They shouted, "Hosanna, Son of David! Blessed is he who comes in the name of the Lord! Hosanna is in the highest!"
Why were they shouting Hosanna?
But Hosanna means save us. Zechariah 9:9 says, "Rejoice, O greatly, O daughter of Zion. Shout in front, O daughter of Jerusalem. Behold, your king is coming to you. He is just and endowed with salvation, humble and mounted on a donkey, even on a coat, a float of a donkey."
So what happened next?
Just listen. The hour had come for the Passover feast. Jesus got a towel wrapped around his waist, poured water in a bowl, and began washing and drying his disciples' feet. Afterwards, while eating, Jesus stood up, took some bread, and blessed it, broke it, and gave it to his disciples, and said, "Take, eat, this is my body." Then he got a cup, blessed it, and said, "Drink from it, all of you, for this is my blood of the covenant, which is poured out so people may have their sins forgiven."
Forgiveness of sins? Oh, tell us more.
Well, Jesus took his disciples to a place called Gethsemane. He told some of them to sit and wait while he went and prayed. He took Peter, James, and John a little further. Jesus was very troubled. He told Peter, James, and John to stay and keep watch. He was going a little further. Jesus fell to the ground and prayed, "My Father, if it is possible, let this cup pass from me. Yet not as I will, but as your will." Then he returned to Peter, James, and John and found them sleeping. Jesus asked Peter, "So you men cannot keep watch for me for 1 hour?"
What was they watching for?
Just listen. Jesus went and prayed again. "My Father, take this cup of suffering away from me, but if this cup cannot pass from me, I want your will to be done, not mine." When Jesus came back, he found the disciples sleeping again. So he went and prayed for the third time. When he came back, Jesus said to the disciples, "Are you sleeping again? Enough! Get up and let's be going. Behold, the one who betrays enemy is at hand.
What do you mean someone is going to betray Jesus?
Why would anyone want to do that?
Keep reading. Let's see what happens next.
As Jesus was speaking to his disciples, Judas, one of the 12 disciples, came with a large crowd of soldiers carrying swords and clubs. Judas had told the chief priests that the one he would kiss would be Jesus. Judas went over to Jesus and kissed him on the cheek. Jesus said unto him, Judas, betrayeth the Son of Man with a kiss? And some of the soldiers grabbed Jesus and arrested him.
Why is Jesus getting arrested? He didn't do anything wrong.
Where are they taking him?
But listen, the soldiers took Jesus to the high priest. They wanted the people to tell lies about him so they could justify having him put to death.
Put to death?
Yes, just listen. They put a crown of thorns on his head and nailed him to the cross. Jesus said, Father, forgive them. They do not know what they're doing.
Forgive them. He did nothing wrong, and they killed him. Why should they be forgiven?
Why should any of us be forgiven?
Jesus died? It's over? What kind of story is this?
I never said it was over. Just listen. The best is yet to come. They took his body down and wrapped it in linen and laid him in a tomb. A heavy stone was rolled in front of the tomb's opening. Then early on Sunday morning, Mary and Mary Magdalene come to the tomb where Jesus had been buried. They were amazed when they got close to the tomb and seen the stone was rolled away. The women rushed into the tomb only to find the linen that Jesus was wrapped in. Jesus wasn't there.
Where was he?
Listen, suddenly 2 angels appeared in brilliant white robes saying, Why are you looking for a living person here? Jesus isn't here. He has risen.
He has risen.
Yes, he came back to life, and all that believe in him shall not perish but have everlasting life. He is the Son of God.
This isn't just a story, is it?
No, it's not. It really happened.
Does this mean I can't eat any candy tomorrow?
No, but just remember